My neck was acting up again, bro. Well, I was doing boxing today.
Feeling better at least a little bit?
Yeah, it's at it went from like 100% in pain. Now it's like at 45. Like I can sleep it.
So it's got better.
That Beatles cut is like so outdated, bro. All right, 2 in, 2 out. Man, everybody's getting lazy with the cold. It's a little nippy.
It's cold, bro. It's real cold.
I know.
Are you doing anything fun or interesting this weekend?
All right, guys, partner up. Yeah. I went to a crazy pants party. Okay, when we're here like this, remember the takedown. So we're gonna go here, hook, hop, hop, boom. Okay, here, boom, 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 boom. Huh?
That seemed a little personal.
Right? So we're gonna just do it like that. You don't have to do it super hard. If you're old like Joe, you can skip out. All I want you to do is the entry like this. If your back is hurting, okay, it's okay not to do it. Just go here, hook, hop, hop, and then stop right here. Because that's what you're doing is you're kind of loading. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? You guys got it? So if your back is hurting, you got an injury, just load. If not, go ahead and go through because we've done this enough times, okay? All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Here, here. So now as I'm coming up like this, Amir is gonna step out, boom. And then now I just turn and drop to my knees, right? Okay, it's the same entry like this. We did this entry before, right? Here, boom, right? And then we did those before, right? Now all we're doing is dropping to our knees. We're combining. So I'm here, he steps out, here, boom. Okay? So I step in, he steps out, I just take it to the floor and drop to my knees. So if you drop to your knees and hold it tight, that momentum, he'll just go. Okay? So ideally you want to drop your knees. Since his leg goes back, take that step back. If he's like that, you want to land your knees like right here. So you're underneath him. You're underneath his center. Okay? And you guys can go slow too. You guys don't have to do it crazy. Look, here, he steps out, step, turn, just like that, okay? That's all it is. So as long as you're holding his arm like this and tight to your body, it's easy to just go like this, okay? Whoever's getting thrown, do not put your arm on the floor like that, okay? Let your partner go, break fall with the free hand, okay? Let's go, ready, 1, 2, 3. Let's go get some water, guys, and we're gonna get going to some nuwaza for all you rookies. What's up, part-timer? I thought Momster inspired you. I had a party. Yeah, so you missed the pants party. It's a good party.
I told you to come whether you had pants or not.
It's not like you have a life anyway, bro.
So like I had to go to
You have
LA.
like 2 friends.
I had to go to LA.
You have nobody on Snapchat. You have nobody on IG. Besides your dog and your dog's account and your mom. What happened, Wayne? Yeah.
If you get judo thrown by Little John a couple times, you know?
What?
And he knows how to do that too, Nogi. You know, and that's another thing too. That's why I don't like doing it from your feet. Like Megan was asking, can you do it from your feet? Well, I'm like, you can. That shit hurts.
The drop stand Nagi is the nice version of that throw.
Wait till I get a crash pad, bro. Do it two-way. It's like once you guys get in half guard, you guys have an underhook, but you guys stay on your back. So that's all. It's all this. It's all here. What does that mean? It's all fundamental. Okay, come here. So look. So again, here. Okay, under. So first thing I got to do is shrimp. Find that space to get underneath, right? Here. So now I pass the foot here. Now, if Amir has my top collar like this, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna release this here and grab his wrist like this, and I pinch my elbow down, okay? Now I'm gonna reach to grab his ankle or his knee, okay, here. And then I still pull his leg over. Then I'm looking in control here. All right, so all I'm doing is grabbing and clamping. So I'm like kind of not allowing him to stay there, but I'm staying there. Okay. So here, same thing, same entry. Here, he's grabbing, he's trying to set up his chokes, right? You know that cross choke that we did? I think we did that series like 4 weeks ago. Okay, so he's here like this. Now I'm gonna reach down and grab his sleeve, or I can grab his wrist like this, and I clamp down with my elbow, okay? I still pass the foot, come underneath, and then I'm still taking him this way. Here, up, here, okay? Okay, you guys got that? Okay, so now, come back here. So now one thing we can work on too, because I see a lot of you guys doing it, but you guys are not using it. So lockdown, okay, everybody knows how to do that, right? No? So it's left foot over, right foot underneath like this, right? You still need an underhook or you still need a frame, okay? So if he's here like this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna bring my heels to my butt and I'm gonna use both hands to push him towards my head, okay? Just like this. Once I do that, I have to roll to my right, here. Now I release the lockdown and I pull the leg out to the side. Now I come up to my elbow, okay? Amir's gonna overhook, okay? Up to my knees. Now, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna try to sit his butt on the floor. I get to my feet and I sit, just like that, as I pass, okay? You guys got it? So that's one thing that I was watching the film a couple times and Momster was using it, but she wasn't getting on her side. So in your half guard, you have to get to your side to come up to your elbow. Okay, that's where you're gonna start being offensive. Unless, okay, if you're here like this, okay, if you're finding trouble getting an underhook, you have to go like this. You have to block the knees with both feet, and I bump like this really hard. If he doesn't do anything, I sweep him. More than likely, if you bump hard, boom, underneath, right? That's all fundamental stuff, right? So I want you to use both entries. That one, so watch how I go here like this, block and block. I bump, force him here, roll back to my right side. Pass the foot still, come up, and then we're gonna do the same sweep. Come up to my knees. I come up and I'm trying to force his butt to the floor. Up, make him sit, boom. Like that, okay? And then the second entry to that sweep, we're gonna do the lockdown, right? Here, like this. I lock underneath, pull, and then I roll to my side, right? Pull to the side, sit up to my knees, and I sit them down like that. Here, then I work the pass, right? You guys got it? Let's go, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I went to see him this morning.
Where's he at?
Arrowhead Hospital.
Yeah, because, oh yeah, that was
How
the
long
other.
is he gonna be in there?
Like 4 to 5 weeks.
Bro, he's not gonna do jiu-jitsu for like a year.
Yeah, he has 2 broken arms. He can't do nothing for himself right now.
At least 4 weeks for the broken arms, and then his knee,
Oh,
at
they
least
don't even
9
know what
months.
it's looking at.
to a
All
year
the
rehab.
tendons and ligaments are shredded.
Which ones though?
In his left, like the whole thing there. He said they were gonna have to reconstruct the whole thing.
The whole knee? Oh man, maybe even longer.
Yeah, they did an MRI like when he first came in, and then.
What's wrong?
Oh, they took the string out. I don't know how to put it back in. And now they're gonna do like a knee-specific MRI.
Okay. So now when I grab this side, it's a completely different game. Okay. So now first thing we're gonna do is stretch him out. Okay. Foot goes on the hip right here. Okay. Just like this. Okay. And we're gonna keep it basic right here. So I go here. Okay. This foot is gonna go behind, and then I just pull here. Right. Foot goes out. Come up. Boom. Just like that. Okay. Right, Martian? Worm Solomon. How art thou? Okay, so now I'm here. Now I'm gonna do the same thing. Now I'm gonna fish this one. As I stretch him out, this hand's gonna go underneath in front of his shin. Okay? Lonnie, don't worry about this. You and Adrian. You guys are gonna do something else, okay? So here. It. It. Violet.
Meant to be.
Okay, so this one's gonna go here. I keep the tension here and I swim this way, like that. Okay. So you see how I'm going in front of his shin, behind. Now I keep the pressure on his hip. Now what I'm doing, okay, even if he's holding onto my leg, okay, just go like that. Okay. Now I just go here, block his ear, up. Now, once I come here, I'm gonna pass, okay? Pass the sleeve, and now I extend and just roll over my belly here. Sit up, here, right? Now, just for now, you guys can dismount, okay? Okay, you can dismount this way, block, scissor here, okay? Or if you guys want, you guys can back step here, shin comes across here, sit, there, yeah. For the monoplata, right? You guys know that one, right? We've done it before. It may be different entry, different way of getting there, but still the same move, okay? So, again, remember recognizing what side de la Hivo you're playing. So, here, switching like this, 2-on-1, ankle. So now, for you advanced guys, you guys can go pants grip, or you can go in front of the shin, okay? Either one is okay. So I'm gonna go here, foot goes inside the hip here, foot here, pull here. That's why I like to grab initially from the pants like this, so I can have a little oomph, okay? And he didn't show me his permission slip today.
This guy?
Yeah, the one in black gi with the gold.
I left it in the car.
Okay.
The dog ate it.
I'll bring it after class.
Okay, so now the second one, remember I'm transitioning the same. From De La Hiva, I go in front, here, extend, block the head if you need to, right here behind the ear, and then I just start climbing. If the guy is trying to posture, same thing. I just go here and I start climbing. Go try to stand up like a well, you know, not like a, here, just boom. Just like that. Pass the sleeve if you need to, if you don't have to. Here, over, up. Control the elbow right here. Butt on his pec. Back step here. Shin comes over the face like this. And then I'm just sitting, rotating. Oh shit, my bad. Right here, and I'm rotating to sit my butt here as I'm pinching my knees. Okay. You guys got it? So let's start with those two before we move on.
Well, I'm not going.
Bro, I think you just like attention, huh?
I'm not. I said, my mom's not going. I called her, I was like, are you gonna go? She was like, no. It's alright, I'm seeing her.
Hey, I was like, hey, Jose, how old are you? Like 30 what? He's like, bro, I'm 19. Okay, you guys got it? Let's just start with those two and we're gonna move on with that, okay? Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Back, underneath here. Now when I'm underneath here, I'm literally going like this. This hand's gonna go here. Okay, right forearm's gonna go forward. This hand's gonna come up. Okay, so I'm here, forward, up. As I'm here, stretching here, and then finishing that. Okay, now let's turn around again. So I'm going for that kimura, right? Feet down, sit up. Here, I scoop my butt back, slide. Because if I'm here like this and I'm trying to slide here, all he has to do is try to, no, go like that, and my balance is off. Because my hips are underneath him. Okay? So I'm here. Sit up. Butt scoop, slide. Here.
Shake it.
Lock. Lock, forearm goes forward, and then up, there. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stay here. To finish, I'm gonna come underneath, here. Okay, what I want you guys not to do is when you're there, when you sweep him, don't crank his neck down, okay, or her neck down. Okay, so you're gonna stay like this, underneath, drop your feet, and then pivot this way, here. Turn, follow. Now once you follow, okay, turn. Now once you follow here, you're gonna put your forehead down, release your hands to come back to the neck, posture if you need to, here, and drop your hips. And then refinish the guillotine. Make sense?
Can you show us how you did that with your arms in that position? Or you still doing the same thing?
Same thing, the guillotine never changes. So all I'm doing is like this. Down, lifting, and then my hips are dropping. Okay. Because what happens is if he bumps me over, we're back to the regular guillotine, right? Make sense? All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You can cup the top of his armpit, and you're gonna want to scoot up towards his head, right? Now, what I'm gonna do is I can block here too, if I need to. Here, I'm gonna lean and then step. as I sit here. Now, I can finish here like this, or I can just finish up the triangle here. Ooh, okay. Come on, man. Forgot how buff I am. Okay. So here, again, you can block here, lean. I can block here if I need to as well. Up. Now, I'm immediately grabbing the shin. Now I lean. I'm gonna try to stay off of here. Finish like that, or throw it over, however you want. Or you can choose to stay here like this in the mount. Lean forward, lock my legs. Now I can release his arm if I need to, and then I just squeeze. Okay. You guys have that? It's a little tricky. Worm, it might be easy for you and Megan because you guys are flimsy. But let's try that first before we move on to the second part of it, okay? Let's work with that, both options. Triangle also too. Once you guys step over like this, so typically go like this, work my body up this way, block, step here. Now sometimes too what I do, I stay here. If I feel like I'm off or they bump, here, and it's still there. Okay. The triangle is still there. Okay, you guys got it? All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What's up, Marco?
What's up? Dodge.
Dang, the Biancas.
The Biancas are... That sounds like a band.
So here, hips up, I bring my hips down, and I swim my hands outside and get his hands to the mat. So one option is that I can keep the wrist as I come up here. And now I'm gonna come up this direction. All right, so swing up here, and at this point, I now grab behind his elbow, right around here, right around the elbow joint. And then here, I'm gonna let go of the wrist and I'm gonna post the hand behind me. So some people like to keep the hand here. I think it works a little better if you can post the hand behind you. Now I'm gonna unlock my guard here. I use my feet to drive my hips up. So right here, hips come up. And what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to put Amir's back right here where I was laying. All right, so hips come up, I bring the arm with me, and I rotate him over to his back. Now from here, I'm gonna drop my hips. I like to intertwine my feet behind the calves, and I'm gonna stabilize the position. All right. Hips up. As I lower my hips, my hands come in. I'm swimming his hands to the mat. Now I'm gonna sit up here, scooping his elbow, posting my hand behind me, I unlock my guard, and then my hips come nice and high, and I want to get a nice like torque when I come up. So if this hand's out here, it's going to be hard to get the torque I need. So I want the hand behind me if I can. Holding the elbow, hips up, and I'm rotating, bringing him to his back, and then I'm stabilizing the position. All right, let's grab a partner and give it a shot. 1, 2, 3. You know who I miss?
Ox?
I miss Ox.
Why? You just miss him? I think we all miss him.
Ox, come back, please. Look at my black belt. Come train with me. Come train with me. I miss you.
Dude, congrats. That's awesome.
Thank you.
How you feeling as a brand new black belt?
Very good. Very happy.
Yeah, did you give your speech?
I did.
You want to try to recreate it real quick?
I don't even remember what happened. I blacked out.
Oh, so walk me through it. At end of class.
In the class, Cobrinha said that I came to his gym 10 years ago, told him I wanted to be a world champion, which I did. And he said that I worked very hard and I was doing very well in competition. And then I had a big knee injury, which I did. And he said I went on to study hard, and I'm still studying, learning very hard. And yeah, and then he gave me my black belt. And then in my speech, I just more or less said that it's a bit cliche, but jiu-jitsu literally saved my life. I was not on a good path. I was 19 years old, getting in a lot of legal trouble, a lot of bad influences. And jiu-jitsu straightened me out and it changed my life. So yeah, I had aspirations of being a world champion, but things happen. Life takes you on a different path, but I'm happy with where it's taken me. So
Congrats, man.
consistency, train hard, stick with it. Jiu-jitsu will take you to a lot of places. When someone gets to mount on you, it's very important that you don't allow your limbs to come away from your body. So you want to keep your elbows and your arms nice and tight here. So I kind of like to cover my lapels here and keep my chin tight, okay? So just kind of a general rule of thumb, like you don't want to have your limbs extended too far from your body really in any position, but especially when you are in a bad position like side control or mount on bottom. So I want to stay tight when I first get here, and whenever we're here, a lot of times the person on top will eventually start attacking. So for this escape, we kind of need that timing. So what my partner's going to do here, so he's going to start to go for a choke on me. And so when this happens, so he opens up this lapel and he feeds his hand inside here. And so this is going to be a good time to do this escape. It doesn't always have to be, with this position, but for now, let's just work this one. So he reaches inside. What he's trying to do is come across here and do this cross choke on me. If you ever watch Roger Gracie, who's the greatest jiu-jitsu fighter of all time, he does this choke to every single person he ever fights. Anyways, I digress. So when my partner reaches inside here, I want to grab a hold of his arm. So I'm going to grab over the elbow, and I'm going to glue it to my chest here. All right. So once I get a hold of this arm, I don't want to give it any space. So I'm gluing it to my chest. And now here I need to trap his right foot with my left foot. So I'm just bringing this heel to my butt. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my head to the side. Okay. So this will give me a little more space to bridge over my shoulder. So I move my head to the side. And then now from here, I'm going to bridge over my left shoulder, and I'm going to roll my partner this direction. So here, and now we end up on top. All right, so back to the mount. We're here, we want to be in tight, but you know, our partner finds a way to get this hand in inside our lapel. So now we want to grab over the elbow. We want to glue the arm. So you can put this one here or you can go behind the elbow, whichever you prefer. So I'm going to grab behind the elbow for now. I bring my left heel to my butt to trap his foot, and I'm going to turn my head this direction. So I'm sliding my head this way and I'm kind of turning on the side towards my ear. Now from here, I'm bridging my hips up and I'm rolling over my left shoulder. And then I'm gonna come up and I'll end up here back in my partner's close guard. All right, so any questions about that? Good, all good? All right, let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3. All right, go ahead and get started. All right, so this is an intermediate class, but let's see, we've got all white belts here. All right, so, all right, we're gonna take a chance here. Amir, can I see you? So we're gonna first start with talking about spider guard and how to play it. So spider guard works for anybody, but if you're a smaller person, it's really a guard you should be playing because it allows you to control the distance. So when I play spider guard, I want to put my feet on the biceps here, and I'm holding the sleeves. I want to put my thumb inside the sleeve and turn the sleeve outside, okay? So I don't want to just squeeze really tight on the sleeves here. My forearms are going to get tired really quickly. So I put my thumbs inside the sleeves, I turn them out so that I can create this handle here. So this will allow my grips to be a lot stronger. All right, and now my feet are gonna go on the biceps, and I'm going to think about like grabbing his arm with my feet, okay? So feet on the biceps, and I wanna pull my elbows in tight. So from here, I'm gonna lift my hips up, and I'm gonna scoot to one side. So my partner on top is gonna keep holding my pants the whole time. So let's get this motion down. So I move to one side, and then I lift my hips, and I move to the other side, okay? So I'm biting down with my feet like I'm doing a hamstring curl, all right? So my feet come down, hips up, and then extend one leg to the other side, all right? So my right leg is straight, my hip is out to the left side. Okay, so I want to switch sides again. My right hip is out, my left leg is straight. So the knee that's bent is going to be close to your chest, and then you're going to be on your other hip. All right, so again, let's try to get this motion down here, okay? So we're going to go 10 times each side, and then we'll switch top and bottom. All right, so one more time with the grips. So thumb inside the sleeve, and I turn the sleeve out. All right, I create this handle. Gives me a nice grip here. I don't have to squeeze really tight. If you're squeezing really tight like this to hold on, your forearms are not going to last very long. All right, so we need to get this little hook grip. Now my feet go in the biceps. And I don't want to, whenever I'm playing spider guard, I don't want to stay square, and I don't want my feet to come close together, all right? So this is going to really set up the person on top to be able to pass. So I want to push my feet out wide, and then I want to try to get to one side as fast as I can. Okay, I'm not staying square. I'm scooting my hips out and getting to one side, all right? So here my right leg is extended. I don't want to flare my elbows out. I want to try to keep my elbows close to my hip. It's going to keep the grip a lot tighter. Now from here, bite my heels down, and I switch sides. Just like so. All right, so we're going to go 10 times each side, and we'll switch top and bottom. All right, any questions about that? All right, let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to pick one side, and now I'm going to break this grip by bringing my elbow inside, and I'm gonna kick my leg to the outside here. All right, so he's got a hold of my pants. I need to break this grip. So I pull his sleeve in, and I kick my leg out. Now from here, I'm gonna use this leg as a pendulum, and I'm gonna come into De La Hiva, okay? So when we play De La Hiva, we hook this foot behind the knee here, okay? And when I do that, I want to put a little bit of pressure on his knee with my shin, but you know, when we're in training, let's be careful with our partner's knees, but you know, you can safely put some pressure here without putting their knee in much danger, okay? So again, we're starting square, but we don't ever want to just stay square when we're in spider guard. Lift our hips up, we get to one side, and now I'm gonna release the foot on the bicep, break his grip, and then I use this leg as a pendulum, okay? So I swing this leg and I come in here to De La Hiva. Now from this point, I'm going to release this foot off the bicep and put this in his other hip here, okay? So if he's holding my pants, it's okay, I can break his grip as I put the foot in the hip, and then we're gonna stop right here. Same setup, break the grip, I come into De La Hiva. Now from here, I'm releasing the foot off the bicep and breaking this grip. I'm gonna feed his arm across. When I do this, I wanna go up and over. I don't wanna just go here, because then he can grab a hold of something and I can't get it across. So I wanna go up and over, I got his sleeve. Now I can grab his pants, and my left foot is gonna go on his hip. And this foot's coming behind his knee. So you'll see some people teach this, you can go behind the heel. It's not wrong, it's totally fine, but what's usually gonna happen is I go behind the knee, and as I push him, my foot's gonna end up behind his heel. So I usually just start with the foot behind the knee, but yeah, then I'm pushing with my left leg to tip him over. At this point, keep the sleeve until you come all the way up, all right? So right foot posts, my left elbow posts, I come up and I push his leg between my legs, and now once I'm here, I can let go of the sleeve if I want. If I have it still, I usually keep it and try to go for the collar, but that's kind of a different thing. But we'll just stop here in this knee cut position. All right, so one more time. Starting in spider guard. I go to my right hip, I break, pendulum my leg, I come into De La Hiva here. All right, so now I'm gonna, I need to release this foot off the bicep, and I come in here in the hip. I'm gonna feed this arm across, and now I glue it to my hip here, switch this grip to his pants, my left foot comes into his hip, right foot behind the knee, and I'm gonna extend him out here. Now, once he hits his butt, I post my foot on the floor, keeping the sleeve. This is key. If I let go of the sleeve, he can come back up. All right, so I need to keep the pants and the sleeve until I'm all the way up. Don't rush this. Take your time, come up here, push his leg between my legs, and then we'll stop right here. Okay, so one more time, quickly. Just like so. All right. Any questions? So it's called a tripod sweep. Again, we do this well. We have a lot of other options off of this when people defend. All right, let's get a shot. 1, 2, 3. All right, any questions on what we did tonight? All right, well, let's get mouth guards, water, and we'll just start training. Cool. 1, 2, 3.